Alright guys, I am back for part 7, which will be the final tutorial for the journal. So, I have one piece left to make and then we'll go through it again. Oh, I've chipped up my nails so bad. You'll have to forgive me for that, please. This little piece is, we have one pocket where we're going to need something, and this is 11 by 5. And I have scored it like this at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2, and then you'll fold it on the 5 1/2 and then fold it back on the 4 1/4, and it'll make a little booklet. So I have cut just some regular printer paper, typing paper, whatever, and I'm going to make a little booklet, and I'm going to put it right almost to the score line, not all the way, and close this down. And I want it to be about centered from top to bottom. About like that. Well, that's not centered yet. That looks better. Now I'm going to hold it in place, and I'm going to punch 2 of the small holes with the crocodile. And I've measured in 1 1/4 inches from the top and the bottom, and just kind of eyeballed center. And I'm going to poke a hole and put an eyelet through there, or not an eyelet, a brad. And then I'll poke this one. It's not wanting to go through too good, but the little brad will cover it. And we flip it over and spread these little legs out here. Well, she says, and then doesn't do it right. Those aren't wanting to separate too well. Let me open these back up, because I want this to be permanent. In this way, these little brads are going to stick out the back, so I'm going to open it back up. Where'd my brads go? Are they still in there? Yep, that one is. I'm going to fold the legs back on the brad, and the other one's not wanting to open for me for some reason. Put that one through. I wish I hadn't poked the holes all the way through, but I did. These 2 little tines are staying together. And then we're going to close this down. I shouldn't have poked that through on the back. That's my fault. But it's not going to be real noticeable. So what I want to do is put glue on this to close it up, so those little brads, I don't know why these won't separate. Maybe one of them's broke off, I'm not sure. I'm going to put glue in here. And close that down. So when you do yours, just poke your holes through this part, not in the back. But I'm going to keep mine for myself, so I'm not going to worry about it. But if I was giving it away, then I would cover this so those holes didn't show. So there's your little notebook. And I just put some strips of the design paper. It's one of those that I put the napkin on. Tim Holtz flower. And then I cut out, this was one long piece that said you can learn a lot of things from the flowers. And I just cut it into 3 sections and put it on there. And then I inked everything with the coffee color archival stain ink pad. And that's it. So remember, you're going to place the 11 on the scoreboard at the top, and you're going to score at 4 1/4 and 5 1/2, and then your papers are cut up 4 3/4 by 5 1/4, and they'll just fit inside there and make a little notebook. So let's go to the album. Okay, and I'm telling you, you got way more chunky than I intended for it to be. It's really pretty poofy, but I still like it. It is so pretty. So on the inside, and I just want to make sure that you've seen everything. We made this one together, and then a lot of the tags, and I did put the tags on some cardstock. This one I put on the dark brown artisan. And then you've seen the little mushroom tuck spot, and I don't have anything in there. I should put a tag in there or something. I could probably put this one in there. I think that would be pretty in there. I just need to put a piece of twine on it. And then in here we have a tag and one of the from the master board we did, and I just added to this one Tim Holtz flower and a butterfly, and it says the earth laughs in flowers. I thought that was so pretty. Then on this page, I think I showed you that I had stamped on these, and another one of the tags that I put on the craft color. This little pocket has two tags, one on yellow and one on white. This is another one of the masterboard pieces, and I just added a Tim Holtz flower to it. And then this is out of one of his collections, just a alphabetical chart. I just thought it was pretty in there, and I like it showing through. This is just your journaling spot, and I don't have anything in this little folder at the moment, but it would be perfect for photos or a memo pad, whatever. There's that one. Got this. Plenty of journaling space in this. Then here's your triple pocket, and this one's open on the side, and I just have another journaling card from Tim Holtz and part of the master board that says love your life, live your life. Tucks under there. And then I just have three tags from one of his collections, Tim Holtz. These, I believe I gave you the measurements on these, but I hung on to it just in case. This pocket is 4 by 4.5, 4 by 4.5. This one is 4 1/4 by 3, and they're both scored on 3 sides, and I just wrapped some gold twine around them, and I made 2 little tags with the design paper to stick in there. And this one's just got the ivy on it, I believe. Yeah. And when I do this twine, I always put a little dot of the white glue right here where it joins so that it doesn't come out. And it dries clear, so it's not a problem. Then we go here. We have this pocket. I have a little tag in here, a Tim Holtz thingy, and another piece of the master board. And then we have a tag back here. I love this gold twine. I hope I can find more of it at the store next time I'm out, because I've used a lot of it in this one. This one I showed you, and I had wrapped twine around the stem and tied a little bow. And here is the bookmark. And I just put Once Upon a Time on it. And we go to the purple. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use it or not, but once I added this flower and this leaf trim, I thought it was really pretty, so I went ahead and added it on this page and just put a little tag behind it. So that is the end of the first insert. Then we go to the second one, and we have this. We've looked at that before. Another one of those triple pockets, and this one is glued on the side. It's got 3 of the Tim Holtz inserts there. This is another one of those side loading pockets. It's got a tag and a journaling spot in it. This is that belly band I showed you I made. I added a little just scraps of paper with a piece of the design paper and a piece of trim, and just put it over the edge of the page. Then you have, this is part of the master board, as is this one. And they just kind of slide up under there. They don't catch on the edges. this one goes up under. Like that. And that's the back side of that. This page, and we have this over the page little notebook, which you've seen before. And I just put one of the master boards up under the paper clip there. And this is that belly band pocket. I just put a tag under there just to show you that the belly band goes through, but I don't have anything made for it just yet. And it's got several tags and inserts. There's the center of that. And then we have a pocket here. I love this button trim, but it puts a lot of bulk in it. Now this is where this little booklet's gonna go. And it's gonna have to go sideways to make it fit. There we go. And there's our booklet. And we have this. This is our wrap around the page. Another master board piece. And a tag. And then on the back side, we have master board and a tag with a little tag. A little piggyback tag. And then this file folder, I have a notepad in it, and it's held with a magnet. Go to this over the page, and I know we have visited this before. I'm almost sure I gave you the measurements, but it is 4.5 by 12, and you'll score it at 1.5 and 7 1/4. The 1.5 score makes this pocket, and the 7 1/4 gives you the fold for the top of the page. And there is the back side, and I just put a scrap of the design paper there and added some tags to it. Then we have this triple pocket, which has tags all throughout. This little one has a napkin on it with a small pocket and a tiny tag. And then this is the last page, I believe. Yeah, last page has this pocket, and this one is 4.5 by 9. Is scored at 2.5, which makes the flap. And 6.5 makes this pocket, and then I just put a little notch in it. I just added scrap paper and a beautiful day, put 2 tags on the back side, and that's it. So I'm calling this one done. It got to be a real chunky monkey. I didn't plan on it to be so big, but I really like it, and since I'm going to keep it for myself, I'm not going to worry about it. But I hope you'll all love it, and if you make one, I sure hope you'll share pictures with me, because I would love to see what you've created. Thanks so much for watching and taking this little journal journey with me. Bye now.